Okay, so on this first video, I'm going to show you how to find the tax amount and the total cost for the items in Excel. And remember, we have to use formulas to do this. So we're going to do it through formulas. We're not going to use a calculator or anything like that. So right now, you can see I have the gifts, I have the recipients, I have the quantity, and you may or may not need that if you haven't, if all of yours are just a quantity of one, and I'll make mine that way it kind of matches up, then you'll be okay. You don't have to have that. So I made new columns. Well, one, I retitled this one subtotal. So that's just the cost of the items before tax, right? And then I made a column that says tax amount and a column that says total cost. So first we're going to find the tax amount. So here's what we want to do. To start a formula, we got to hit the equals button. And what we want to happen is we want this subtotal to be multiplied by 7%. So to do that, all I have to do is I'm going to click it, right? Just click the cell that it's in. To multiply in Excel, you're going to use that little asterisk. And then I want to multiply by 7%. So you have to do 0.07. And I'm going to hit enter. So what that's telling me is that 7% of $59.95 is $4.20. Now, I don't want to have to do that math for each one of these. So here's what you're going to do. With that highlighted, right, that's where we put our formula. You're going to go down to the bottom right corner and you're going to get what's called the autofill handle, which is that little black crosshair right there. Okay, so you'll take that, you'll click down, hold it, and drag it. And it's going to apply whatever formula you just had to all of these. So now you can look, when I click on it, it shows my formula up here. You can see it's doing that same math for all of them, right? And so here's all the tax amounts. All right, so that's tax amount. So now let's talk about how to get the total cost. So the total cost, all that is you take the subtotal, you add the tax amount, right? So we're just going to make Excel do that. And there's a couple ways, but I'll show you the simplest one. So we're going to start a formula, so equals again, right? And I want to take what's in that, and I want to add that, right? And I'm going to hit enter. Okay, so the total cost for this phone soap would be $64.15. Same thing as we did on the tax amount. We don't have to do that math, however many times that is. So we're going to use our autofill handle right there, black crosshair, and we're just going to drag it. Okay. Now if I look, I can look, right here to make sure it's working right. All it did was add the other two numbers together for all of them. So on this video, we found the tax amount and the total cost.